Yes, today we are ranking zombies maps. Indeed we are. And indeed I'm also wearing a Mickey Mouse bucket hat. The screen might be a little bit zoomed in just because there's so many ads popping up on the screen. I really didn't want to include those in the video, but let's get into it. Okay, I tried my best to put these in order. I don't know how accurate it is, but we're gonna get into the ranking system. So the first map we have is the OG, the homie, Nocturne. Now, Noct is... I'm gonna be real. I don't think anyone actually really enjoys this map, just basing it off of spawns and how small it is. There's like nothing to do on the map. You know, it's the first zombies map, so I still gotta give it credit. It is pretty cool though, I can't lie. I don't know what exactly it's supposed to be, like the structure, but it is an interesting area, and it definitely is kind of challenging, especially with how small it is. But I think, honestly, for being this first map, I gotta give it C tier, just because it's, you know, it's the first map. It's not terrible. So for the next map, we have Verruckt. I'm gonna be real. I don't know too many people that actually like Verruckt, but I am one of those people. I haven't really played it much on World at War. I do remember playing it, though, a good amount, like, back Xbox 360. At some friend's house, because I never bought World at War, but I did play it. But Verruckt, it is a creepy fucking map. Honestly, if you sent me into Verruckt in World at War and told me I was playing a horror game, I would probably believe you. Verruckt, I love the aesthetic of the map. I love the tight corners. It's really challenging. Shit is dope. Verruckt, I'm gonna give you a B tier. My man deserves it. It is a really underrated map. I can't even lie. It's super cool map. Okay, Shino Numa is the next map. Okay. Shino Numa. Shrek Swamp. Pretty nasty. I don't like this map at all. However, the only two things that are saving this map from being very down would be the Wonder Waff and the zombie limit cap thing, which literally allowed for, was there around 10,000? I think some guy got to around 10,000 because it would only spawn 20 or 25 zombies around at most. That deserves a C tier, in my opinion. I just think that's funny as fuck that some guy got 10,000, around 10,000. Because you can't spawn that many zombies. It's not a terrible map. I didn't really play that one much on World at War. I'm pretty sure, if I remember this correctly, at a young age, I was scared of that map. It did remind me of Shrek Swamp a little bit, but C tier map, it's alright. Derice. I love Derice. Who doesn't? The Catwalk, the Wonder Waff, that is a beautiful map. It is so nice for casuals, like spawn area. Super dope for training. And, you know, like I just said, the Catwalk is awesome. Now, I just realized the Giant, I don't think is on this list, but I guess I'll talk about it here. The Giant, I don't know. The Giant feels really weird being on BO3 with Gobblegums, and I'm not sure, honestly, if I like it as much. The only thing that I have to say about the Giant that I don't like would have to be the fact that there's no real Easter egg on there. You know, you have the whole crew, the whole premise crew getting Easter eggs in their own map. Like Nikolai has Gorod Krovi, MC has Drak, what's his name, Takio has Zetsubou no Shima, but Richtofen gets the Giant, kind of. But I feel like he deserved more, and there should have been an Easter egg on that map. It is really cool though, like, don't get me wrong. Derice, dope map. I'm gonna give it a B tier. And that kind of counts as the Giant as well, just because it is really casual friendly, and I think, honestly, you can't go wrong with it. Kino Derto. One of the most overrated maps in my opinion. I love Kino. We all love Kino. Kino is dope. Nothing wrong with the map. Except for Nova Crawlers. I would literally rather watch like watchmojo.com for an hour straight than deal with Nova Crawlers. It is such a cool map, honestly. Like, it's probably one of the most iconic maps besides like either Drak or like Origins. It is such a good map for casuals. Like, if you've never played zombies before, that is a map I would recommend that you go and play first. Obviously, it's the OG map. It's the GOAT. Kino on BO3, I prefer more, just because it's way more colorful when you go outside into a little alleyway. That's like one of the only maps that's like that, is where you look in the sky and it's like actually nice outside instead of being depressing. So Kino is a B tier map. And the only reason I say that is because of fucking Nova Crawlers. I love the map otherwise. Pack-a-Punch, dope. Teleporting, sick. Kino, B tier. 5. Okay, 5 is probably the map on here that I've played the least out of, so my opinion on this might be a little bit incorrect. I have played Classified, even though they are pretty different maps. The only real thing I can say about 5 is that the Pentagon Thief is fucking cool, but he's also creepy at the same time. Like, there's nothing else in the game or any other map that's similar to the Pentagon Thief. And if you don't know what he is, essentially he takes your weapons and he runs around the map with them. If you don't kill him or get him back, see ya. But 5 is a really cool map, I can't even lie. I love being at the Pentagon, that's dope. Going to No Man's Land or Moon, that is super cool for Pack-a-Punch, and you can just teleport around the map. That is awesome. So I'm gonna give it a C tier, actually a B tier, excuse me. But like I said, I haven't played it that much. Ascension is lit. I can't even lie. I already just want to give this. I'm gonna give Ascension an A tier right now. Just gonna leave it there. But dude, Ascension it's so cool, man. Like, so I'll start off with the BO1 version. It's like you go onto that map and you've never really seen anything like it before. I'm trying to think of a good way to explain it. It's like you got that first area with the little spinny thing, and then you go out and there's just this whole area. It's like you don't even know where you're at. It's so cool, man. Like Ascension it's huge. It's got so many good training areas. You know, you got the little pad thing that moves. I forget what it's called. It's like that little thing that comes out of the ground. You stand on it, you move across the map. And it also had one of the first Easter eggs. So I definitely have to give credit to Ascension for that. BO3 Ascension, if you're running Perkaholic, I'm so sorry. I literally feel bad for you. Yeah, Ascension honestly is a really good map. I can't even lie. I think that was the first Chronicles map I played. And you know, I was like, damn, that's pretty good. So yeah, definitely an A tier map. Call of the Dead. I don't know a lot of people that like this map. Myself, I don't like this map that much. And the only reason is I feel like there's just nothing to do on that map. You got my boy George Romero. He's the GOAT. But he's creepy as fuck. I feel like that map, just like the fog and everything, I don't know, it's literally just like you're going there and you're doing nothing. You feel me? So Call of the Dead, you get a D tier. Sorry, I don't really have a good explanation because I haven't played this map as much. That's why it's kind of hard making these like rank lists when I'm not as educated. But from what I've played and what I've seen, it's not, I don't think it's the best map. Shangri-La is actually really good. I think it's honestly probably the most underrated map out of BO1 and Chronicles. It's probably my most played BO1 map. I know that definitely is, or Kino. But Shangri-La is so cool. I love it. And the theory about it being on Mars, like everyone knows about that. Dude, that is so cool. The environment on Shangri-La, I love maps like that with like, it's like in the jungle kind of. It's like, I don't know how to explain it, but it is such a good map. And you know, going in the minecart especially, that is super fucking cool. I can't even lie. The baby gun, can we literally get a fat W for the baby gun? Like honestly, baby gun is dope. Shangri-La, that is a B tier in my opinion. Moon, I really didn't play Moon, I'm gonna be honest. I only played it in BO3. I don't have much to say. The Easter egg is really cool, I can't lie. So the Easter egg, the wave gun is really interesting. If you don't know what the wave gun is, it's basically like a ray gun, and it also it's like the ray gun Mark III pretty much, but you can literally combine the wave gun, excuse me, and you can use it as one, or you can dual wield it. It's really cool. And I also love on Moon going into that little like biodome where it's like the jungle. Like I don't know what that would be called, but that is really cool. And the hacker device is so cool, man. It's literally, it's the worst. It's a downgraded version of Leroy from Buried. But Moon, I gotta give you a C tier just because I didn't play you that much, but there is a really good aspects about Moon. Transit. First map I ever played, actually. First zombies map I ever played before I went back into playing other games. Transit. Played it on the Xbox 360, was scared out of my mind. I can't even lie. I was terrified of Transit. The fog scared me. You don't understand the pain of second grade me running through the fog and getting claws on my face from a denizen. Do you understand? Transit is the best example of good idea, bad execution, in my opinion. I literally don't understand why they didn't just wait to release the map, because I've seen in articles that developers literally said Transit would have been better if they had the newer generation consoles because they'd be able to handle it. Transit. The bus is really cool. So I've heard people talking about this before. Transit is essentially Outbreak. It's pretty much open world. It's a huge fucking map. You got 3 different areas. The Green Run. It is literally, it's really cool, I won't lie. Going on the bus and shit, although it has its problems. I feel like the one thing that makes me hate this map the most is the fucking jet gun. If you like the jet gun, then you honestly probably eat like wet goldfish or some shit. Like, you are on a different level of weird. The jet gun. Who wants to break a wonder weapon from using it for like 5 seconds? The only thing saving Transit from an F tier is because it's fun with your friends. I can't even lie. So Transit is a D tier map. Mob of the Dead. Yeah, that shit's... No, I'm just kidding. Mob of the Dead S tier map. Fucking love that map. I haven't played it in a while, though. It is literally the best map. Okay, it's not the best map. I'm a liar. But Mob of the Dead, fucking insane, dude. I love the story. The intro cutscene that everyone talks about, literally insane. Afterlife is dope. Icarus, my boy, he's flying up there somewhere. There is so many good things to go over on that map. I can't even start. Brutus, my boy. Like, dude, that map is awesome. The aesthetic of it in Treyarch, literally the employees going there to base it off of Alcatraz, like, that's just insane. It was really accurate. The vibe of the map, you know, just, it's such a good map. I can go on, man. I honestly don't know if it's missing anything. That map is insane. You got the Blundergat. That shit's fire as fuck. Afterlife, like I said, it is literally such a good map. And I love building Icarus. Like, that shit's fire as fuck, dude. When you're you're falling onto the Golden Gate Bridge, like, Nuketown zombies. I don't really have much to say about this map. I'm not a fan. It's a really small map, and I feel like there's nothing to do. It's more of just like a training map, like having to wait until like really high rounds for Jug. Even like, there's just, I don't know, man. It's not a great map. I'll give it a D tier because it is interesting. Like, if you're trying for high rounds, I mean, it is pretty cool, but I don't know. I don't have much to say. It's not great. Buried. This Buried is actually my favorite Black Ops 2 map. I'm gonna give it an S tier. If you don't agree with S or A tier, then I just don't know. You got Leroy. You got the Chalk, the LSAT parkour, which is pretty fire. I can't lie. And I know that the sharpshooter step we don't like. For casuals, Buried, I'm a casual at BO2 and mostly zombies. That map is so good for me. I love Buried. It's so fucking cool. Like, playing that map for the first time and sliding down, I was so scared. I'm gonna be real. I don't remember the first time I played it, but I know I was pretty scared. You got Leroy that can like charge across the map when you give him some alcohol. There's so many buildables on that map, so many parts. The fact that Leroy, or Arthur, whatever you want me to call him, he can change wall buys, so you can get that AN94. The Vulture Raid, dope. W's for Vulture Raid. And well, I guess it depends which way you're looking at it, but the left side of the map where the witches are, that is such a cool area, like the little maze. And we've all pooped our pants when we seen the witch. Don't lie. The biggest W on the map, the Paralyzer. Paralyzer, one of the best wonder weapons of all time. You can fly, you can blow away, and it's basically the jet gun W. It doesn't break, although I guess you could say it breaks when you run out of points, but not really. Buried is a fat W. Origins, yes. Origins. 3 S tiers from one game. That is insane. Origins is, I think it's the most iconic map, besides like Transit or Horizon Drac, like I said. The staffs, which look sexy as fuck on Black Ops 3, by the way. The robots, the size of the map, the weather changing. We don't talk about Templar zombies. There is so much shit to do on that map. And I know that the Easter egg does take quite a lot of RNG, but you know, that's just how it is. It's whatever. But the Origins, I think, dude, honestly, my favorite thing about that map, it's got to be the staffs. They're actually fire as fuck. I can't even lie. It's hard for me to even find anything bad about the map besides like the RNG on the Easter egg. But yeah, I don't got much to say. That is a W map. Now, that should be all of the Black Ops 2 maps, so now we're on to Black Ops 3. And with Shadows of Evil, Shadows of Evil is an S tier map in my opinion. I'm gonna be real. When you first played Shadows of Evil, the first map of Black Ops 3, you probably didn't think it was like zombies at all. You were so confused at where you were playing. You had the Beast and you were like, why am I literally a tentacle man? Why am I Squidward? That map literally looks beautiful. The intro cutscene, beautiful. The Apothecary Servant, ugly, but it's still beautiful. Getting the swords after you do the Easter egg, or getting the swords in general, what's not beautiful is that you need 4 people to do the Easter egg. It's whatever. The tram that you can go from one side of the map to the other. The Beast, the endless things that you can do in the Beast mode, where you can turn on power in certain areas, you can grapple onto things, and in the first area, if you turn into the Beast, you can jump on that car and glitch up to the stairs. It's fucking insane. Shadows of Evil, W map. Horizon Drac. I fucking love this map. And I hate to keep putting all these maps in S tiers because it might seem like I'm kind of just loading up on S tiers, but that is not the case. These are all really good maps. Horizon Drac, W. Horizon Drac is a fat W. The bows are insane. They're not hard. Well, Firebow, no J. They're not really hard to obtain. All you got to do is just fill up the dragons. The spawn on the map where the tram is, that is super cool. It's some random luck. What I'll have to do is get an extra credit and then hit the tram and pray for a double points and then just book it out the left side. But yeah, the Easter egg. The Easter egg on Horizon Track is fucking dope. I love that shit. The Death Ray is awesome as fuck. The Simon Says is really easy. It's such a simple Easter egg. Well, it's not simple, I guess, but it is a really easy Easter egg for Black Ops 3. And, dude, honestly, this is probably one of the best maps of all time. It's just like everyone loves this map. And I feel like it's just such a good casual experience for everyone that you can't go wrong with it. I personally love the lightning bow. I know everyone does. It's really overpowered. But yeah. Shield's alright, but it's whatever. You can't do nothing about that. Zetsubou no Shima. I don't have much to say about Zetsubou. I don't think it's a great map, but I also don't think it's terrible. I think the good things about this map are the KT-40, the Wonder Weapon, or the Masemu, whatever you call it, however you say it. I think that is definitely a W. It's basically the better version of the Soliquifier from Dire Eyes. You know, you can get through the webs where the spiders shoot at, and the spiders are a different story. It's really good in the Takeo tree boss fight. You know, there's a lot of stuff that you can do on that map. But if we're talking Easter egg wise, the Easter egg is kind of a pain in the ass. I'm gonna be real. Having to water the plants all the time. There's just so many things to do. You gotta wait for the plane to fly over to shoot it down. Like, there's a lot. The Skull of whatever it's called, is really cool. That is a W. I think that's the best specialist weapon, in my opinion, besides the Ragnaroks and Horizon Track, which I forgot to talk about, but whatever. But yeah. The Skull of Non-Sopway, I can't remember its name right now. That is such a W. You got the controlling of the zombies. You can expose things on the wall. That is a W. Fat W. Thrashers and spiders, not a W. Getting eaten by a Thrasher in multiplayer and having him like shit you out of his ass is quite the experience. The spiders or whatever, they're kind of annoying, I can't lie, but it's just like, it fits the map. Ending cutscene and beginning cutscene of the map are really good. I can't lie. But overall, I think I'm going to give this map a B tier because it does have a lot of good aspects, but it doesn't quite get overthrown by negative aspects. Gorod Kurovi. I just got to put an S tier. Oh, I not mean to do that. It's my favorite map of all time. It is such a fucking good map. The things I would do to this map, none right. Where I don't even know where to start. The spawn, you're looking around, it's fucking crazy. You got dragons flying everywhere, you got bullets raining down. Shit's fire as fuck. To go to Pack-a-Punch, I think it's actually really cool getting the dragon cylinders and stuff like that. You just gotta kill a couple zombies, do some defenses. Pretty simple. The dragon cutscene, which is like 40 seconds long, perfect time to go to the bathroom. You're essentially going to another area of the map. You're teleporting essentially for Pack-a-Punch. There you can get the dragon strike and do the lockdown, which is part of the Easter egg. You got the incubator down there. You got the dragon egg that's sitting down on like the little area. You got trophies in there. You go through the sewers back to the map. It's fucking dope. And don't even get me started about the gauntlet. The gauntlet is the coolest thing. You got a little dragon on your arm. You can fucking shoot him. He can go do tasks for you. All that shit. He's a goat. You can get the dragon wings if you fly on all the dragons before round 9 or 10, I think, which is literally a free pass up to Pack-a-Punch. It completely cancels out the cutscene. You just teleport there. You also, I think you take less fire damage or none at all. I'm not sure. And also the Mangler helmet. I forget how you get it. I know you have to kill a certain amount of Manglers, but basically it kind of works the same as the dragon helmet. You're just kind of a less damage resistant, I think. The Ray Gun Mark III, I really like it. I don't know. I've heard a lot of people say they don't like the Ray Gun Mark III, but I honestly think it is really good. You know, creating like the black hole and then shooting it is dope. It's awesome. It's really good too, until like round 50 at least. Now the Easter egg cutscene is really good. The boss fight is fucking dope. Fighting Nikolai while he's in like a robot, like that shit is fire. That is fire. Yeah, W map. The shield too, dude. Shooting fire out of the shield is such a W. W map for sure. Revelations. Well, for being the last BO3 map after you had all these bangers, I think Revelations is a really good map. However, I think it could have been way more and way better. The Easter egg is really fucking confusing, and I'm pretty sure, how long did it take? Didn't it take them like almost a month to find it? I'm pretty sure. I don't know, however long it took. It took a while, that's what I know. The Easter egg is really cool. Intro cutscene is dope. How the Shadow Man gets released, I still don't understand exactly. I don't understand. Dude, he fucks everything up. You got the huge Apothicon that's flying around, the Apothicon Servant out of the box. You have so many throwback guns and wonder weapons and all that. You got the Thunder Gun in there. You got the Apothicon Servant, Ray Gun. I forget what else is in the box, but I know that the Peacekeeper is also in there. I love the Peacekeeper. Revelations is a W map. You have all like the helmets and everything, like the God helmets, all of that. And what my favorite part about it is honestly just being able to go into small portions of every map is like really interesting. I know a lot of people didn't like it, but personally I think it's fucking sick. Ending cutscene, a little bit debatable. I think it was really good. It's still, Apothicon Servant upgrade is also pretty cool. Can't lie, boss fight isn't great, I won't lie, but Revelations, I'm gonna give you an A tier. Okay, and for Black Ops 4 maps, the starter, Voyage of Despair. I don't like this map. I don't like this map at all. I really especially don't like the Kraken, which is the wonder weapon. That's later. The intro cutscene is really good, I can't lie. It's just the map, I've said this a lot, it feels like there's a whole lot of nothing. And friends have told me, like, you know, it's because it's meant for sweaty zombies players, but I don't understand how even if you were sweaty, you would enjoy this map. I just really don't. It's such a good idea. Good idea, bad execution, similar to Die Rise. I don't know. Who even likes the Chaos story? Raise your hand, because nobody's raising their hand. Chaos story is really bad. Well, I don't think it's bad. It's just fucking weird. But, I don't know. The Easter egg is really fucking dumb. Like, you have to, like, shoot all these, like, solar systems and all that. Like, it's so weird. The only W on this map, in my opinion, is the boss fight, I would say. The eyeball guy, it is really good. I actually really enjoyed that boss fight. Kraken upgrades, kind of weird. I gotta go with D tier on this map and be real. 9. This is probably the best map of Black Ops 4. Not much to say, although it is probably my favorite map when I'm just trying to grind levels or camos. Just go to the arena. Honestly, my favorite thing about this map is having perks be like locations on the map. So you have Odin, Zeus, Ra, and Danu, which are your 4 selected perks in Black Ops 4. If you didn't know, you had to select perks in BO4. That's why not a great game. But that is really cool. Also, the shield is honestly awesome. The Brazen Bowl, or however you pronounce it, is really cool. It's really simple to build. The parts are pretty easy to find. Getting Pack-a-Punch is really easy if you do the challenge banners at the start, which literally are as simple as getting knife kills and getting grenade kills. And you do 3 challenges, you get a Pack-a-Punch Strife, which you can literally have before like round 3. And you go up, you ring all the bells for the champions, you kill them, you collect their head, and you get Pack-a-Punch on so easily. Really good map. Easter egg is pretty cool. Helion Salvo against the elephant, pretty nice. That's probably one of the coolest boss fights, honestly. Yeah, 9. I'm gonna give 9 an A tier. I think 9 is a really good map. Blood of the Dead. I don't want to rank this map. Actually, I'll give it a D tier just because it is kind of cool. I don't know. I have nothing really to say about this map. I don't play it. I don't like the Easter egg. I don't want to. No, stop. Dead of the Night, however, this is actually a good map. I'm gonna be honest. It's fucking huge, and that's kind of a problem because I get lost on that map so easily, especially when I'm going outside. But holy shit, what was Treyarch thinking when they released this map? They literally said nothing. They just released the map at like 3 a.m. randomly. I'm gonna give it a C tier for right now. But there's some things to talk about. First of all, to get Pack-a-Punch, why did they make it such a process? Or at least to me it is, because I haven't played the map that much and I don't play it. But it is such a long process that doesn't need to be like that. You have to gaze into 3 different stones after collecting souls for them, which are random spots around the map. And then they show you a picture of something for like 3 seconds, and you have to run around the whole map to go find it. Then you have to go gaze into another stone. It's a whole process. It's ridiculous. It's not worth your time. The Alistair's Annihilator, it's not a great wonder weapon, to be real, it's not that good. It's kind of like the Winter's Howl, which also isn't that good, but honestly, I think it's a C tier map. Like, the vampires are annoying as shit, the werewolves are creepy. Boss fight's alright, but that Easter egg though, that shit is hard. It's no. Ancient Evil, This is my favorite Black Ops 4 map. I fucking love Ancient Evil, so I'm gonna give it an A tier. Honestly, this and 9 are the two best maps in the game. I can't even lie. Ancient Evil, all the gauntlets. I love fucking getting the gauntlets. They're really easy to get. They're really easy to upgrade. They all have really cool abilities. I personally love the light one. I feel like that one's the most overpowered. The green one, I forget what it is. It's like earth or grass or something like that. That's a close second. It's really OP. The blue one is interesting. Like, just, you can like shove like the zombies. I don't know how to explain it. And the red one's probably last, the blood gauntlet. It's not that good. The Easter egg is actually pretty easy. I can't even lie. For the simple steps that you have to do on there, you know, it's like the shield, you have to just do a couple things. I think the most annoying stuff on there is probably the one with the electric zombies. Pegasus. Everyone loves the Pegasus cutscene. It's actually pretty cool. Flying into Pack-a-Punch for the first time is actually really cool. When you see all those like dead, like, I don't even know what to call them, like figures almost. They don't look real. And then the angry guy, the boss guy, I don't know what his name is. He is cool as fuck. That boss fight is dope. You're like in these like flying islands. He's like bringing him down. He kills Pegasus. Pegasus comes back to life. There's a whole lot of stuff going on that map. Definitely A tier map. Classified, I'm gonna be honest, this isn't a good map. It's a 5 remaster. If you don't know what that is, we ranked it earlier. But the only problem with this map is the fucking Easter egg. The Winter's Howl is actually pretty good in this map. But the Easter egg, you have to get to round 150. That is the whole Easter egg for like a 30-second cutscene, which isn't even that good. The pain that everyone went through on this map while Black Ops 4 was still being worked on, they couldn't even get to like round 20 without their game crashing. And it was so sad, and I don't enjoy this map, honestly. It's just a remaster. I don't think it's a good map. Alpha Omega, kind of the same thing. It's a Nuketown remaster, but it's like a little bit better. However, I do actually like Alpha Omega. We're gonna give it a C tier. I don't know, the ray gun Mark II upgrade things, like, I don't even know what to call them. They're not that cool. Like, they're cool, I guess, but I don't know. That map has a lot of things wrong with it, in my opinion. It feels so boring. I don't know. It is kind of cool. It's Nuketown 2.0 with like the bunker. I like the bunker area. I think it's cool. And the Marlton Easter egg where you knock on the door. The Avogadro Easter egg boss fight thing, even though there's no real like boss fight. That's kind of cool. It's not really a great map in my opinion. Tag Der Toten, this probably the most dumb thing you've heard, but I actually really like this map. I think it's really good. It's probably my most played map on BO4. I think I lied. I said 9 was, but I think Tag Der Toten might be. I've done the Easter egg so many times. I really actually like it. I like playing as the transit crew, and although it's really bad for being the last zombies map, I don't think it's terrible, and I'm honestly gonna give it an A tier. The only reason I say that is just because it feels like it just feels like a Black Ops 4 map. I don't know if that makes any sense. And I know that people were mad because it was the last one, but it feels like a really good map. Being the last map, like I said, now I'm kind of running out of time here because I have to go do something, but we're going to rank Firebeast Z C tier. And I'm just going to say this, Ray K, dope, Easter egg, easy, but it's pretty good. I got to kind of run my thoughts through here. The two sides of the map, so it's kind of like Moon. Speaking to Ravnov, the Easter egg was actually really cool. I have a hunt on my channel if you guys want to check that out too. But yeah, Firebase, it's probably my favorite map in Cold War. The Machina, B tier map. The ray gun is really good in this map. The Shockwave's interesting. It feels like it's like a training ground for zombies. It doesn't even feel like an actual map. The Easter egg's not that good. There's no boss fight. It is kind of cool though, but I don't know. Camping at the top of Noct is like, I'm kind of just running out of thoughts here because I've been recording this for like an hour and my voice kind of hurts. Well, since I ran out of time to record an intro on the video, I ran out of time to do an outro on that video, so I figured I might as well just record one here. There's some Minecraft in the background. I didn't know what to put behind me, but I really do appreciate you if you made it to the end of the video or if you stopped by the premiere. I also want you guys to leave a comment, tell me what your favorite zombies map is, and also drop a like if you enjoyed the video and subscribe for some more uploads, and I'll see you guys later. Peace.